Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Thursday, March 14th, 2024. Hello, how is everyone doing today? This week we are working with the Native Spirit Oracle cards. This is by Denise Linn. She's one of my favorite deck authors. I have multiple decks of hers, and I enjoy the messages that she has so very much. Not only does she write beautiful oracle decks, she is a teacher, she has written books, just a wonderful spirit and guide. And so I have had this deck for a little while, but only opened it up maybe a month and a half ago. And I have been working with it and getting to know it, and I just feel like it's so beautiful. And I thought this was the perfect week to work with it, because this week we'll be moving into the equinox towards the end of our 7 days of these channelings, but we're moving into the spring equinox, which is, you know, a huge shift in our world. Every year we have the amazing 4 points or corners of the year. We have the equinoxes and the solstices, and I think those are recognized all around the world and probably all throughout history, certainly by the Native American cultures where I'm from, and other cultures as well. Denise writes this from that perspective. She has some background in history, I believe as being a member of the Cherokee tribe. Anyway, but I felt like this was a beautiful deck to use as we make this big shift into the spring equinox. This is one of our major turns or shifts in the year, and one thing where I'm from we see quite commonly is the medicine wheel, which is a kind of 4 sections, but definitely recognizes the equinoxes as well as the energies. So as we shift into the spring, which will be happening later this week, this represents the energy of spring, air, new beginnings in the east, and it just feels like the fitting deck to use for this turn of the wheel. So I hope you all enjoy it. It is kind of a shiny deck, so again, I'm working with the little bit of glimmer and glare that we have to the best of my ability. It's a beautiful deck. The back of the cards look like this. There is a hawk and a rainbow over the prairie, which this just looks like where I live. So I've been really enjoying working with this deck. So as always, I will work doing my 2-card reading where I look at the energy of the day, which is, the force that's directed to us from the universe or our environment around us, and then the focus, which is then our intention, effort, or response that we put into the day. Because of course we have a role to play in all of this. And so I like to look at both of those things, energy, and then how we can choose to work with that energy. So let's take a look at this. Give this deck a shuffle. I do want to say that I always open a circle of light and love and protection around myself. Boy, I shuffled that badly. Which extends to you and everyone who watches these readings, no matter when it is. I also call in my spirit guides and guardians to help me deliver this message clearly to you, and to help me hopefully receive this message so I can deliver it, not just to you, but to myself, because I recognize that I am a part of this collective that I'm reading for as well. So let's take a look at our energy. Okay, here is our energy card. There's that little bit of that shine I was talking about. And here is our focus. Okay, and I do like to kind of do that pull in front of you guys so you can see this is very spontaneous, and I'm just as surprised as you by these cards. All right, so let us look at our energy card for today. We have Spirit Keeper of the East, which is funny because I was just talking about how the medicine wheel, as well as many other calendars, look to the east, as well as the spring equinox is often associated with the east. So this seems wonderful, a wonderful, welcoming way to look at the beginning of this week where our energies shift in the world. So Spirit Keeper of the East. I'll read from the deck as well, but East is beginnings, spring, air, freshness, new change, new ideas, innovation. These are all the things that come to us as a spirit keeper of the East. It is where the sun rises, as we see in this card, and I think that energy is upon us. New beginnings, new ideas, refreshing feelings. So let's take a look at what she writes in the deck for today. She says, Spirit Keeper of the East, new beginnings. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It is now time to release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. And then she has a message in here where it says your native spirit wants you to know that in native traditions, the directions are honored. It is believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. In the great cycle of life, the East is a place of the rising sun. It is also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. Pulling this card means that this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. And although it's often difficult to release familiar routine situations or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks that you not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. Face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. So there is a little message here about release, because we do have to release sometimes to bring in new things. And release is difficult. And I will admit fully that I have a hard time releasing things. I want to bring in all the new things, but I have a hard time letting go of the past. So I'm really going to pay attention to this day and take this message seriously. So let us look at our focus and see how we're going to work with this energy today. We have medicine woman or medicine man. So this is exciting. This kind of really hints of knowledge, ancestral, intuition, being in touch with yourself and your magic, trusting yourself, I believe. Beautiful card. Look at that. Also a sunrise. I mean, it could be a sunset, but I believe that this is someone looking into the sunrise. So let us take a look at what Denise says about this card. Let me get to it. But this feels like a wonderful reading so far. Excited about this energy of this day and what this means for us as we roll into the spring equinox in a couple days. So the medicine woman, medicine man card says profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend and a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. You are a sacred healer. You are a medicine woman or a medicine man of the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know that every indigenous culture has a tradition of healers. Depending on the culture, they are called medicine men, medicine women, shamans, tohungas, kahunas, sangomas, or curandos. Sorry about my Spanish pronunciation there, among others. In every tradition, there are individuals who are able to step between the worlds to gain information, wisdom, and healing energies from their spirit allies. When this card chooses you, you're at the advent of healing emotional, physical, and mental wounds. Additionally, a powerful healing force is activating within you. So this is a gorgeous reading. We know with Spirit Keeper of the East that we have change coming. It does have the energies of the East, new beginnings, new ideas, new information. And I think the medicine woman card, medicine man card, medicine person card is telling us to be tied into our intuition, allow ourselves to trust that we are special, that we're here for a purpose, that we are here to not only heal ourselves, but help heal others as well. And that way we can all become more and become better. And we really just need to allow ourselves to believe in ourselves. Watch the world around us. You know, be in contact with the memories of your ancestors. Look to the future. Look to the past. We can learn a lot from that. We live in the now. I mean, there's no denying that. But everything around us touches us, both forward and backwards. But just trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Be open to new change. This card speaks of healing for us. This card also speaks of new beginnings, but also needing to release. So just be open to that, what needs to be released so we can bring new things in. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful in some way. Please like, please subscribe, please share these readings if you are so inclined. I am so grateful for all the views I'm getting. I would love to help this channel grow so I can help spread these messages to other people. The world is shifting right now. I think a lot of people can feel it, and I believe if you're here watching this, you feel that shift as well. And we can help guide each other and help each other through this process so we can help others. And so that's what I want to do with these card readings. I just want to continue to spread these messages so we can help more, so I can help more people shift, and then other people can help others transition, and we can all be better for it. So thank you so much for your attention. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.